right. Test. Test. How does she look? Oh, that's pretty good. No delay on Twitch. Pretty good. Pretty good. Great. Cool. How's it going out there, folks? Doing some testing. Oh, forgot you have to go in and change the Twitch stuff a little bit. Oh, it's not me getting a phone call. Heard Google Meet going off. It's not for me. Bookmarks. How do you the toolbar? Break my neck looking over there. Oh my god, there's too many things. Bookmarks? Bookmark. Sidebar. Might be appearance. Toolbar. Favorites. There it is. Perfect. So I'm gonna do. I'm debating whether I want to do any Twitch at all, to be honest with you. Like every time I feel like I shouldn't, I don't for a while. And then I come back around to it, I'm like, yeah, I probably should. I'm probably pretty smart. It'd be nice to do this while I'm live. A little easier to deal with. Hey, what's up, Chad? I actually did not get access to that Google Doc, but I definitely got the triples feeling pretty solid. It's like I'm kind of always tinkering with it, you know? It's not perfect, but I'm still working on it. I mean, even yesterday I was messing with the angles a little bit more and all those things, so definitely greatly appreciate your assistance in that, big time. I feel like I've got about 3 different methods I can use to do it, and frankly, they are all pretty close. So I do appreciate that quite a bit. But yeah, man, they're looking good. Looking good. All right, what am I doing? Browser. Original person made a copy of the Google Doc. That's strange. I'd have to go back and click that link again and see if I could figure it out. Because I don't really feel like I got an option to make a copy of it, but I have to go back and look. Honestly, I don't really quite remember. Disable that and bring the track map back. Find that people probably find that more useful. Helped a ton getting the triple screen. Absolutely, yeah, that was definitely an interesting way to kind of watch it come together. Like based on the information I was giving you and what you were coming back with, it was definitely useful. No doubt. So I'll get this to be basically the kind of doing some tidying up, trying to clean some things out, or up even. I'm sure this shows up, frankly, on the stream, but I'm gonna come back tonight and do some racing. I think I just gotta get a couple things tight first. Not going anywhere. Hold on. Just copying a couple things to just some different scenes. I'll be right back. I do love that song though. It gets me so hyped, ready to race. All right. What's looking to do here? But yeah. So what kind of cars do you drive, Chad? I feel like I haven't asked you that question. What kind of cars do you drive in iRacing? Never done iRacing. Oh, that's right. You were saying, what was it, ACC, right? Gotta imagine they're pretty similar. Maybe it's ACC, hooked on LMU. Okay, cool, man. Definitely seen a lot of positive things on that front. Seems to be going quite well, which is good for them. Good for get some competition out there. Always pretty awesome for all of us, honestly. Feedback's pretty great. Nice, man. And I feel like they're adding stuff like literally constantly. They're adding, I mean, it's some of it's basic stuff that others have had forever, but it's new, so they got to figure it out, right? But I feel like I guess I hear that they're adding, team-based racing and, this kind of fundamental features on the regular, which is awesome. Please tell me there's nobody at my door. Way too big. It's good, man. I'm just getting a couple things done. Trying to do some multi-streaming again. Like I can't help myself for some reason. Can't tell how good that looks, to be honest with you. Slightly too big still. But yeah, just chilling, man. Just trying to get a couple things tightened up. Figured it'd be a lot easier for me to go live and do it than try to do it before I'm about to race or something to that effect. So figure I'll come knock it out real quick. How you been doing, Zachary? Not leaving, by the way. I'm just gonna get this thing going. I definitely prefer YouTube. I don't think there's much of a question about that. There's just some things about it I really don't like. Like I hate having to make thumbnails for every time I go live. It's quite annoying. But definitely some positives to it. I'm like a dog. That's not good. Give the man a break. All right. Try and make sure it's good here. I only have a combined chat. That's unfortunate. It's whatever. 45 more days until you can buy your rig. That's cool, man. What's the 45 days part? Just saving cash for it or getting back home? What's the limiting factor right now? All right, boys. I think I got it set up. I'm gonna have to remember to like come in here and change the freaking title and everything every time, but yeah. Wife said I had to sell the house first. Well, shit, y'all not moving into the rig, are you? I'm joking. Maybe give you some motivation to get that house sold. Probably worked, didn't it? She's smart. She's thinking hard, or she's thinking working smart, not hard. I love it. Yeah, please, man, enlighten us. What are you thinking rig wise? I love the hardware side of it, for real. I do find that very fun. All right, what else do I need to mess with if I want to freaking multi-stream again? I actually kind of need to get a feel for what this does to my computer. Probably be a good idea, wouldn't you say? There you go. Y'all can see it super well. Touch. Whatever. Next level racing, iRacing edition, those are 9 sprints. Dude, you're gonna love that, man. It's a great way to get going. Yeah, sprints are really solid. I literally just sold my sprints like a couple weeks ago. I actually kind of feel like an idiot for not putting them in my own community Discord. Like, I honestly don't even know why I didn't do that, but I didn't. I'll load this up and see. You want to see what the biggest shit show looks like at Daytona? Let's watch this one. Not actually racing myself right now, just I want to see the performance of everything while I've got multiple things streaming and all that. Oh, you'll love the sprints, dude. Their sprints are great for sure. So triple curved. I'm a little bit of both, Kai. A little bit of both. I'm like extraordinarily happy to see you, and I've got a giant bulge from the triple curved. So it's almost so curved it creates a circle, comes back around, you know, meets the base, if you will. Yeah, man, good to see you too. I'm glad I kicked this thing off early enough for you to get in here. I'm gonna mess around a little bit, get a sense of performance while trying to stream to multiple places again. No school tomorrow. Love it, dude. It's kind of a weird day. We have baseball tournaments this weekend, and now that the kids are older, their baseball tournaments start on like Thursdays now. So I actually am going to be out of work at least half day tomorrow to go to my younger son's games. He's got games at like 10 a.m. and noon tomorrow. All right. Best way to test this. Further back than that. Literally now paying for somebody else to punish me. That, I mean, that could be language school. It could be something else. I don't know what you guys do over there in Europe, but around these parts, you can pay for that kind of stuff too. If that's what you're into. Do a little bit of watching. I guess these guys are doing... Okay, they're in quali right now. You'll be able to see much of this, unfortunately. Don't know anybody in here. I'll ask Veronica on Friday if I can stream that sentence. You know, honestly, just do it. And if you wouldn't mind, record it. I'd like to see her reaction. I think we all would. I don't feel like I'm speaking just for myself when I say that. Go ahead and let us know. There you go. You might actually, that one probably best used on OnlyFans. But YouTube, you know, whatever. Do you? Pay for my own demise. Love it. This is definitely taxing the GPU. I mean, granted, we are in far chase cam. Hitting that GPU pretty hard. It's not all that relevant. Yeah, I mean, like, which one's getting hit the hardest? 60%? 60%? Damn, a couple of them are getting hit 60%. CPU's getting hit pretty hard too. True, that's a good call. Well, you could set her up, you know? I mean, if you're gone, she might... No, I'm not gonna say that out loud. No, I won't put that out there. I think you know where I was going with it, though. She needs her own income stream, that's all I'm saying. You know? There you go. There you go. Love it. I guess I should probably turn the preview off. That's not helping. Still, man, 94% on the GPU is kind of wild to think about, honestly. My replay settings are actually very reflective of my graphics settings, although I forgot to turn this off. The pop in just drives me crazy. Sharpening. I don't really care about those two. Yeah, my graphics settings are actually relatively low, to be honest. If you've ever been curious, there you go. One class is now twice a week. I've forgotten that I'm old. Big true, man. So, language, what are you learning? Are you learning a specific language? Italian? Okay, that makes sense. So where are you from originally? Are you not Italian? I know you live in Italy now, right? Just get by. I bet it's better than mine. German original. Okay, okay. So live in Italy. Are German. Very cool. Yeah, I've never. I mean, even back in like high school, I think I took French in middle school and high school. I know basically none of it. And then what was the other language? I never did Spanish. That was always the popular one around here. I want to say it was Latin. Took like a year of Latin, which is incredibly stupid. I don't know why I did that. But yeah. Work from home, Germans and Americans, exposure is limited. Yeah, true. It's funny, man. I actually feel like working from home is really not a great thing. As much as it's convenient and nice for a lot of reasons, I feel like it's pretty bad for a lot of others. Actually trying to get work done and maybe getting work done is the wrong way to say it, but like if you're in a collaborative environment, it's pretty unfortunate to be working at home. And I say that, but I'm never going to go back to the office again, so it's kind of one of those things. All right, stop jumping around so much. None of them are all that exciting. All right, Paul West, show us what's up. Yeah, I just want to do a little bit of benchmarking here and get a sense of what kind of FPS I'm losing by doing 2 streams. You tell me the office can't work anymore, new clue. Yeah, it's weird, and I always wonder if like part of it is just the fact that because you were in the office all the time, it wasn't novel, right? So then people like didn't need to bug you as much as they do now, because like, oh my god, I see him, he's in the office, let's, you know. I go to the office like no bullshit, I'll probably go to the, I'm actually I'm making a point to go back to the office more often, just for my own mental health, to be very honest with you. Just to get out of the house, literally just to drive to the office and spend an hour or 2 there. So I'm trying to go like once a week, and I say go once a week, I'm literally going first thing for me is I'm there by like 9:15, and then do scrum, do some, you know, a couple things like that, and then I'm generally home before lunch. So it's about, I'd say, it depends if which vehicle I'm driving. I'd say it's about 20 to 25 minutes depending on traffic. I got home really fast the other day in the Corvette, I won't lie. I hit 120 on the way back, so I guess it was more on the way back, but it was just perfect. It was like the time of day was perfect. It was probably 11 a.m. There's literally nobody on the interstate. Had it, I mean, it was a wide, straight, flat shot, and just let her rip. It was a good day. Let's see what these boys got.
Yeah.
Oh. This thing, it's like it starts in the wrong mode.
I forgot to take the fuel out when I was doing qualifying.
I wish I knew what some of their IRs are. Just saw the 1K. Yeah, dude, thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's pretty awesome for sure. It's like I don't even know what to do with it, you know? I don't even know what to do with it. It's like, cool, hit a cool milestone. It almost just makes me like, okay, I gotta keep going, you know? Instead of just doing whatever I want to do with it. I don't know. I think I enabled like, sorry. I think I enabled watch ads.
Gotta love it when you're starting in 20th and your spotter tells you that you should be on podium.
I think I did enable watch ads, but only because somebody was like, if you don't do it, they're still going to show ads anyway.
Just me and he has confidence.
You just don't get any part of it. And it's like, well, it doesn't really matter. But it's like, hey, if they're going to do it anyway, I might as well take advantage. But I didn't set up members or any of that stuff. I really don't want to be honest. Money makes things weird.
In turn 1.
I can't wait to see these knuckleheads go diving into turn 1.
Zoink, Scoob!
Great one. What should we use? Blimp? You go a little bit closer to the front. Yeah, it's been interesting. I feel like so I've got just over 1,000 subs, right? I have like 400 videos. I think 300 of them are like long form, and then about 100 are shorts. Think about that. I mean, I've made almost half a video for every person who has subscribed to me on YouTube. It's kind of insane. All right. Yeah, all my stuff's looking good though, man. I have little scripts that I have set up for like
cold tires,
all sorts
brakes.
of different things. Oh, let's see. Daryl's gonna be the one that screws us up, didn't he?
Reminder, you can win the race on the first corner.
Oh boy, I wish I could talk to these guys.
Only way to win.
This is the bottom split in the this specific time slot.
If you're like 9th when everybody else crashes.
Oh my god, first place is gone. The biggest accordion effect ever. Holy shit. That was terrible. Yeah, you definitely can, as long as everybody else crashes out. Yeah, true. If you just send it and wreck them all in the process, then yeah, you win. They actually just stop the race. There's a checkered flag that comes out immediately. It's pretty amazing. True. Big old send by the red. Oh my god, more sends. Everybody's clean. I haven't seen anything crazy yet. Surprised. Very surprised, to be honest. FPS takes a big hit at Daytona for some reason. Man, GPU is just getting murdered. 97%. Doesn't even go down in cockpit. I know it's a little bit different, but 70% on one of the cores, 64 on this one. It's kind of wild to me that, like, I have all these performance cores and the vast majority of them are doing nothing. Like, literally nothing. Like, why are you at 60 and you're at 0? It's like every other one too. Strange. Okay, cool. I feel pretty good about it. I think my plan tonight was to go live and do a little bit of practice at Daytona. And just kind of shoot the shit with people and try to find some time here. But I was hoping to do it on Twitch and YouTube, so that was kind of the impetus for doing this. So, attaboy. So we were talking about going wide. Don't go that wide. It's still, like, right now it's showing about 120, 130, 110, so it's, you know, it's kind of hovering. I'd say averaging about 120. It's gonna be certain parts, and this is specific, like, literally right here, right now. Replay mode and all that, but like I said, my values are pretty much the same between the two. I'm sure there's some differences, for sure, don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of pixels. 10,320 by 1440. That's a couple. So yeah, it's getting hammered, but it's still pretty good. And right now I'm obviously streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. I hope I'm only streaming. Double check that. So 25K to YouTube, and then 6K to Twitch, which is good. Yeah. So yeah, literally 3 times my widescreen. Yeah, so you're using 14 or 30, 40. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of pixels for sure. True. It's getting crushed. It's getting crushed. But I do, you know, do feel like everything's looking sharp. Hopefully it was smooth. It might not be smooth now because I enabled the preview in OBS, but hopefully everything was nice and smooth for you guys. I'll go back and watch the vid? Odd. After I turn this off here in a few minutes, so I can get a feel to make sure it looks like it's, you know, supposed to look. But yeah, I think we're in good shape. 4080 Super, pretty okay-ish, pretty high details on general. Yeah, 4080 Supers, I mean, that's a freaking beast, dude. Wow, so you get 120 to 160 on a single 3440 by 1440p? That's crazy. So I was doing, just for context, so I don't know if you know, but like when I was setting this all up, the monitor stand wasn't what I needed, basically. So I literally just had the center one here for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, and I was only using the center monitor, and I was getting like 600 FPS at Fuji on solo sessions, just practicing by myself. I was getting like 600 FPS. It was insane. But also my settings are pretty low. Like, again, I'll look at it one more time, but like my stuff's pretty low. I have a lot of stuff turned off. You know, a lot of this is down. I even mess with this sometimes to go MSAA to 2 as opposed to 4. Yeah, I don't draw a lot of cars. I mean, stuff like that. Foliage is off. Any of the SSR, any of this stuff is just off. I have a hard time when it's like, I'm guessing it's a frame drop, but you get like little stutters, right? When it goes from like 144 to 90. It's like when it makes those jumps, I notice it, and it just drives me crazy. I'd rather lose some of the pretty and just get a much smoother experience. For sure, I'll take that any day of the week. And I mean, I'm on a 4090, so 70-ish. Yeah, it's super subjective, right? Like, if you just really want the eye candy and that's super important, then yeah.
We all went deep together, comical.
Kinda awesome you have the luxury, that's for sure. Yeah. I haven't had much of it since I've lowered the settings down a little bit, which is crazy to say that out loud, right? Like, my CPU could be better, but like, still, I mean, it's a 13700K, like, it's not bad, but it's not a Ryzen X3D or whatever those suckers are. Still pretty solid, but yeah, once I lowered things down a little bit, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, that's a great card. It's just unfortunate. I think it's not a great card for iRacing, which is obviously criminally, yeah, unfortunate. I can't tell whether this dude's trying to save fuel. Good on you, buddy. Just getting through there. Yeah, let me move since I've got this up. I love being able to, like, live stream while not driving and still watch driving, so I can fix things that are wrong with my stream or the tools that I use to help me stream. I've got the fourth monitor has chat, JRT windows. I've got some custom JavaScript I wrote to get like view counts and subscriber numbers and all that stuff. And it's a little off center, so I'm gonna fix that. Chat box, where you be? How's my counter at? Picked it up because the VRAM died, replaced it with a 4080 Super. Yeah, it's a good choice. I mean, 4080 Super is a monster for sure. It's probably like the sweet spot, honestly, for something like this. If you have a demanding, view. I always felt like the 4090 is just absolutely ridiculously unnecessary, and then I look at some of these numbers and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like we're proving that wrong. It's literally running at 93 utilization right now. 93%. So I don't think it's completely unnecessary. Yeah, it's awesome, but yeah, luxuries, let's say that. Yeah, it's a big bump. I'm not sure if it's 30 or 40, but it's definitely a big bump. That's for sure. Wish there was something to compete with it. The 4090, you mean? Yeah, I think that's a good call. AMD's obviously been crushing on the CPU side of things. And I mean, frankly, they have been with the GPU stuff too. Isn't it literally just something with the way iRacing handles the multi-projection? Isn't it something like this where it's like they're utilizing tech that's very specific to NVIDIA CPUs, and they're not implementing the AMD version of that? Isn't that right? So I feel like the cards themselves are awesome. It's just not, 23. Oh, I'm surprised. I figured it'd be bigger than that. Mustang any good around here? Honestly, from everything I've seen, the Mercedes is on an island of its own at this track this week. So if you really care and you want to if you really want to min-max it, drive the Mercedes. But honestly, I don't know anything about any of the other cars. I haven't run a lap here yet and prep for this week, so I intend to do that tonight. But at the end of the day, depending on where you are in your IR range and all that sort of stuff, I mean, they're Yeah, if you need the best bop, get you in a Mercedes. We're gonna put you in a Mercedes today. I'm gonna sell you up one. Get you that, you know, get that S63 AMG. And drive that sucker on around here a little bit. But yeah, buddy of mine, Peter, y'all seen him in chat a whole bunch. He's already tested some of these cars, and I mean, some of the things he's saying about how quick the Mercedes is just ridiculous. And then I was watching the Team Redline, who was doing a stream. They do streams on Wednesdays on Twitch, and they were doing an official race. I think they do it like the 2 o'clock slot, so it would have been like 4.5 hours ago. Or 4 hours ago. Oh, don't. Oh, got a boy. Good. Oh my god, keep it straight. Good catch. Good catch. I wish I could message him. I'm watching you. So are 10 other people. Good catch. But yeah, they were in the Daytona official session, and the top 14 cars were all Mercedes. It actually was kind of weird to watch Max. Max was doing it, driver Mercedes. Damn, dude. That's solid. 3,200 is quite good. I'm not. I'm like 27. Alright, where's my freaking thing? That's the Twitch one. We don't want that. I want YouTube with... Why I cannot read my own JavaScript. Viewer count.
Quite possibly the worst time to get a cramp.
Oh, is he blaming that on a cramp? Because you're not min-maxing bop. Honestly, I'm sure it plays a little bit of a role. But, like Austin was alluding to earlier today, it's, I'm committed to the Corvette for all of PRL, so I might as well just suck it up and learn it as best I can. 10 months, pushing like mad. Is there... Am I saying your name correctly? Is it Kieran? Is there like something you're aiming for, or is it just the number? Is there anything that you're looking for at, say, a 4 or 5K range? Oh, here we go. Found it. Margin right. I want it to be probably a little less than that. Let's call it 675. Back. That's my theory for the 992. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, drive what you like, you know. I haven't gotten offered an esports contract yet, so even if I did, I would turn it down. But yeah, you got your own goals to chase, and that's all that matters. I just want to be as high R as I can. Yeah, I respect that, man. I do too. I do too. I need to do more officials. I've noticed that. Like, I spend a lot of time doing leagues and prepping for leagues. I haven't done a lot of officials in recent weeks, even months maybe. I feel like we're really high in this car. Not that I care because I don't ever drive it, but like, what in the hell? Oh, it's not set to my... I know you sit up a little bit in the Beamer, but like, holy hell. Happy Bro 2K. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Find yourself in a nice, you know, get yourself like right in that 2.5 range, and you'll just kind of float there for a while. It'll be difficult to lose that, honestly. Done something to the 992. It feels too... Does it really? You think that changed in between the seasons? Because I literally drove the 992 all last season. Love that car.
Thank you, Carlos.
Yeah, I don't think I've driven it at all since the Corvette came out, so I couldn't give you any thoughts. Boys are doing pretty good. I gotta be honest, I was expecting a little bit more chaos. Guess I'm not watching the exciting people. I love that dash, man. Porsche dash is like far and away the best one. Not even close. I actually kind of miss the whine too. Drove it all last season. Not sure if it's tracks of the season. Really dislike the 992. Weird, man. Understeery. Strange. I never really had much problem with the understeer in the car. Nothing like, say, the Ferrari. Ferrari has crazy understeer to me. Did something, yeah, there's a long Reddit post. Uh-oh, man down. Yeah, that Reddit post was about the Cup car, though, right? Because that they changed completely. Now, I don't know if that has any impact on the GT3 version, maybe? But yeah, that was the Cup car. They changed that thing, like... And I think it was a complete surprise. I don't think anybody knew that was coming. Oh, you went too deep, you went too deep, you went too deep. Oh, you scrubbed so much speed right there. Yeah, they made it so it's not like a complete and utter ice show for the first 2 laps. Yeah, everything. I've heard a lot of really positive things about it, but you know, also I think people like, there's a lot of positive things said right at the start, and then you give it a couple weeks and, oh, we went too wide. Why did we go to this dude? That was way more exciting. Can't even see out of the boat. Take me back. Guess I'll leave it. Oh, you broke yourself. Corvette to the outside. GT3 on iRacing and slowly merge to LMP2. Dude, LMP2 is phenomenal in iRacing. I've done a lot of Skippy, Formula 4, Formula 3, and then GT3 now. A little bit of GTP, a little bit of LMP2. The LMP2 is phenomenal. Great car to drive. Very raw, just feels like a race car. Oh, we're in the boat. Oh, come on, man. Take us back to the boat. One nice thing about the boat is the freaking rear view camera system on the right. Like, that is huge and very nice. It's unfortunate that in the Corvette it's almost not usable. It's too low for me. Come on, Mustang, get his ass into turn 1. Rexy can't hold you back. Not a boy. Yeah, alright. Find it back now. Let's go, Rexy. God, dash looks so good. You got on it too early. Yeah, very fast in a straight line for sure. Oh. Anybody gonna cuss at each other?
Sorry.
Hey, respect. He apologized and he waited for the man to get back on the track. Good on you. New setup options. Yeah. It feels like it'd be really strange if they changed the Cup car and literally made no changes to the GT3. They have to share something. Right? I mean, it's basically the same car, a little bit different power, no ABS, no traction control, but it's a very similar vehicle. Interesting. Yeah. I should go back and try it. I love the Porsche. I love the Corvette too. I don't know how you feel after having driven it a bit, but I feel like the Corvette needs a bop adjustment. It's just not very good. It's not that fast. It needs a little bit. It needs something. Merc's pretty good. Definitely an adjustment, but yeah, I think you might like it. I hate to do a short one on you guys, but my test is good. Yeah, I like to drive the car. I think it just needs a little bit more pace. You'll see me in it tonight if you want to come back around. But I'm going to shut this bad boy down. I think everything was successful. Fortunately, that GPU's getting murdered, but kind of is what it is, I guess. So, I'll be back on tonight. Most likely. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging. Kai, nice to see you, buddy. Oh my god, looking at some of these IRs now. That strength of field was 846. 846. But yeah. See y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Check out this outro music. I'll play it for a minute before I kill the stream. Later, boys.